next, we have Sophus Ikonomu from Gigabyte. Sophus is another regular AMD expert. How are you doing today, Sophus?
I'm very good. I'm very glad to be here with you.
Yes, we're super happy to have you on, and thank you for joining. I know it's super late in your region, but feel free to begin whenever you're ready.
Sure. At Gigabyte, we're very excited to be partners with AMD for one more time, this time for the B550 chipset. I will quickly take you through on some of our most important features of our B550 motherboards, starting with Gigabyte's ultimate power design. So to fully support the latest third generation AMD Ryzen processors, B550 motherboards are equipped with the ultimate power solution, which is a true direct digital and multiple phase power design. B550 Aorus Master uses a pure digital CPU power design, which includes a digital PWM controller and a total 16 phases for vCore and SoC. Is capable of providing 70 amps from each phase for a total of 1,120 amps. To make sure that our power delivery design works at its full potential, we equipped our B550 Aorus Master motherboard with an advanced thermal solution, which includes fins array heatsink, direct touch heat pipe, thermal guards for the M.2s, and thermal base plate. B550 motherboards are cool on MOSFETs and M.2 SSDs even on full loading. It provides lower temperatures for enthusiasts, overclocks, and professional gamers. B550 Aorus motherboards equip several new components to ensure the best PCIe 4.0 signal quality, including PCB, PCIe slots, M.2 slots, redriver switches that are specifically designed for PCIe 4.0. So you won't have any performance drop on PCIe 4. Aorus B550 motherboards are equipped with Wi-Fi 6, which enables gigabit wireless performance, provides smooth video streaming, better gaming experience, few dropped connections, and speeds up to 2.4 gigabps. Moreover, Bluetooth 5 provides 4 times higher range over Bluetooth 4.2 and with faster transmission too. So adoption of 2.5 gigabit LAN provides up to 2.5 gigabit network connectivity with at least 2 times faster transfer speeds compared to a general 1 gigabit networking. It perfectly suits gamer streamers for an ultimate online experience. With Gigabyte Q++, you don't need to install the CPU, memory, and graphics card, nor enter the BIOS menu to flash the BIOS. Just download and save a new BIOS file on the USB flash drive, then press the dedicated Q+ button, and you're ready to go. That comes in handy with all the new CPUs if you want to upgrade in the future to another CPU, or you want to go even to an older CPU. It's up to you. Last but not least, for enthusiasts, sound quality is just as essential to the gaming experience. B550 motherboards are equipped with high-quality audio components such as hi-fi grade WiMA capacitors and Nichicon fine gold capacitors to provide a superb audio experience. The exclusive Aorus AMP-Up audio technology makes for the ideal onboard sound solution for the most demanding audiophiles. So that's from me. These were some of the main features of our B550 lineup. If you have any questions, I'm very glad to reply them.
Thank you so much for your time, Sophos. That was swift and insightful. We do have a few questions here from the audience. The first being, what is the maximum memory XMP frequency on the Gigabyte B550 motherboards?
Right, so the last years, especially with AMD chipsets, we're really focused on improving our memory technology, our DRAM technology, and compatibility too. So with B550, we're validating speeds up to 5400 megahertz. which is very high if you consider that the first generation of the CPUs were able to do 3200 or somewhere around that area. So right now we're talking about 2 gigahertz over the first generation of Ryzen CPUs. So we're very excited that AMD CPUs have developed so much, and we're trying to support always the highest memory frequency.
Okay, wonderful. Those are all the questions we have in for you today. If we have more, we'll definitely get to them towards the end of the presentation. Thank you so much for your time today, Sophos.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, let's keep this train moving. For our MSI deep dive, we have Mikhail Burkout with us. Mikhail, how are you doing today?
Hey, Tiana, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Wonderful, just living the dream. Thanks for joining us today, and I will hand it over to you.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, and I'm honored to represent MSI in this webinar. So let's take a look at our products for the new B550 platform. With the introduction of the third generation AMD Ryzen processors last year, we saw an impressive performance increase that was achieved by the Zen 2 architecture, and we believe that the B550 chipset is a great solution for users who want to take advantage of the latest technologies of these processors, such as PCIe Express Gen 4, without having to break the bank. That's why I'm happy to announce the MSI B550 lineup. Within our Pro series, we offer several B550 models, both in the ATX and Micro ATX form factor, but a model that I'd like to highlight is the B550-A Pro. This ATX motherboard is a real no-nonsense motherboard, but one that can easily run even the top-end Ryzen 9 processors, while offering a decent feature set at a great price. Within our MAG segment, which is our bang-for-buck gaming segment, we offer several models with great gaming features at an attractive price point. The first model I'd like to highlight is the MAG B550M Mortar. This Micro ATX motherboard comes in a regular version and as a Wi-Fi version with the addition of Wi-Fi 6 connectivity. Then there is the full ATX MAG B550 Tomahawk for people who want maximum expandability. Both the Mortar and the Tomahawk come with a beefed-up VRM design with 60 amp power stages. Today, Hardware Unboxed published their VRM testing results for these models, underlining their outstanding VRM performance in this price range. Then we have the MPG segment, which is our gaming segment for the more demanding users. Within this segment, we offer 3 full ATX motherboards, the Gaming Plus, the Gaming Edge Wi-Fi, and the Gaming Carbon Wi-Fi. The Gaming Plus features a stealthy black look and feel that makes it fit any gaming build. The Gaming Edge Wi-Fi offers an extensive feature set including Wi-Fi 6 connectivity. Then there is the Gaming Carbon Wi-Fi for the most demanding users, featuring a 12-phase VRM design with 60 amp Infineon power stages. And last but not least, we have our mini ITX model, the MPG B550i Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. Don't let its size fool you, because this motherboard offers a direct 8-phase VRM design with 60 amp power stages that will easily run even an overclocked 16-core processor. It also features 2 M.2 slots, one on the front and one on the back of the motherboard. And on the I.O. you can find HDMI 2.1 as well as an optical audio output to make a perfect option for a future-proof home theater PC as well. Because of the great longevity of the AMD AM4 platform, it was our top priority to ensure that MSI B550 motherboards are ready for the future. This is why all our B550 models, even the most affordable ones, come with the front USB Type-C header. Additionally, all our B550 models feature a flash BIOS button, so people can easily flash their BIOS without having to install a CPU, memory, or a graphics card. A great thing about the B550 chipset is also that it offers overclocking capabilities. That's why we paid special attention to the VRM design in our B550 lineup. Additionally, we put a lot of effort in offering maximum cooling performance. Many of our B550 models offer an extended heatsink design to increase the surface area of the heatsink. We also improved and increased the size of our thermal pads to ensure maximum heat dissipation from the power delivery circuit. To close it off, I'd like to highlight some of the features that can be found on MSI B550 motherboards. Many of our B550 models are equipped with Realtek 2.5 gigabit LAN, offering maximum transfer speeds without any issues. For people who don't have the possibility to use a wired connection, several of our B550 models are equipped with Wi-Fi 6 connectivity. Compared to Wi-Fi 5, it offers 3 times more bandwidth, but more importantly for gamers, at a much lower latency for a better gaming experience. Multiple of our B550 models also come with Mystic Light RGB lighting, and all models offer at least one addressable RGB header. For people who are not into RGB, we have included the Easy LED control switch, where they can easily switch off all RGB lighting without the need for software. All MSI B550 motherboards are equipped with our record-breaking DDR4 boost technology to ensure maximum compatibility and overclocking performance. The new B550 memory triad functionality will automatically detect the capabilities of your memory modules and support speeds up to 5,000 mega transfer per second. PCI Express Gen 4 offers insane possibilities for SSD storage, with much higher transfer speeds than the previous generation. However, these SSDs can get pretty hot, which in some cases even leads to throttling. That's why all our B550 motherboards come with M.2 Shield Frozr SSD cooling on the Gen 4 M.2 slot. Some models even offer this feature on both M.2 slots. In compact gaming builds, especially in the mini ITX form factor, cooling is an even bigger challenge. To make sure you always get maximum performance out of your Gen 4 SSD, the MPG B550i Gaming Edge Wi-Fi is equipped with a Frozr heatsink. Thanks to Zero Frozr technology, the fan will only start spinning if it actually needs to, based on the temperature. Thank you for allowing me to introduce the MSI B550 motherboard series, and please let me know if you have any questions.
Thank you, Mikhail. We do have a couple questions in from the audience. The first I'm going to get to is, which of the MSI B550 motherboards come pre-installed with the I-O shield?
All motherboards in our gaming series come with a pre-installed I/O shield, with the exception of the MAG B550M Bazooka. But all other models that with either the MAG or MPG prefix offer this feature.
Wonderful, thank you. Everyone, please be sure to open the Q&A widget if you do have questions for our speakers. And those are all the questions that we have for you today, Mikhail. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thanks again, everyone, for submitting your questions. Just a reminder, we do have resources available to you in the resource widget, including the product pages for these motherboards that we are discussing today. So please be sure to check that out. Next up, we have Mike Yang with ASRock. Mike, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. Thank you, Tiona.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us. Feel free to get started whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. This is Mike Yang from ASRock. I'm happy here to introduce you all for the extensive lineup for ASRock B550 series. There will be 12 models available at this stage to the market, and the coverage is from the gaming ATX to all the way down to micro ATX. Then in the special segment, we also have mini ITX boards. So first, let's start with ASRock B550 Taiji. ASRock B550 Taiji is carrying on from the ever-popular premium segment of ASRock Taiji series. And the specialty for this B550 Taiji is design outlook has been a legendary in-house style for ASRock, and with premium chipset like B550, of course, we have decided to carry on to launch with it. And what are the special features for this premium boards? Is of course with the top of the line VRM design with a 16 power phase design to make sure you have the maximum overclocking features you can have. And then of course that with all this heat pipe that you can be sure that there's no heating issues. Then for the connectivities, the B550 Taiji is equipped with a 2.5 gigabit LAN, so it delivers ultimate network experience. Then in Wi-Fi performance, of course, it has Wi-Fi 6 with AX, so for the speed, it's working up to 2.4 gigabit. And then for these PCBs, we use extreme performance 2 ohms copper PCB. So then all the boards is a good relay points to provide stable signal traces and power shapes. Then while you are doing extreme overclocking, then it still delivers lower temperature and providing you with higher energy efficiency. Then, of course, the exciting points that we all discuss about is that we do provide maximum possible PCI Express Gen 4. So for M2 socket and for PCIe Gen 4 times 16 steel slot. Then on the audio side, then we also provide for the ASRock B550 Taiji, we provide Nahimic audio, so that you have the most engaging listening experience with full of vibrant and rich details. Yeah. So then on the mid to higher range ATX boards, that ASRock has also introduced Extreme 4 series, which carry on from since 6 years popular cult series for the users. So in this, we are targeting at gaming to overclocking customers, and the design superior parts, as we can see from previous pages, all the VRM design and 2.5 gig LAN and the audio, and then we have also high density power connectors, so that reduce 23% power loss and decrease the connectors temperatures by 22 degrees Celsius. So this provides you with a better energy and power efficiency. Then, of course, we are not missing out 2 ohms copper PCB and the PCI Express 4.0. Yeah. Okay, so then last but not least is some of the hero models we are building in for the 3 models we are highlighting. The first is for the ever popular starting from B450, the Steel Legend series, that we have interesting coverage of all the steel and PCB design for B550 Steel Legend. Then it has also the 2.5 gigabit LAN and also a front Type-C and 2 times M.2 for SSD. So that gives a very good value mainstream ATX B550. Then in the ATX range, of course, we have a B550 Micro ATX, B550 M Pro 4 that has a very large size MOSFET heatsink and also heatsink for M.2 and with extendability for Wi-Fi. And then the last one we want to cover is also for Mini ITX range, that ASRock since the A320 and B350 range of Ryzen, we are no stranger for the Mini ITX selection of AMD. And this time, of course, we are also launching our top-of-the-line Mini ITX of B550 Phantom Gaming ITX AX. So from the name suggests that the Wi-Fi is using a Wi-Fi 6 to give you the fastest possible Wi-Fi at this stage. And then for extendability is also we do have a PCIe Gen 4 for the Mini ITX. Yeah. Okay, so that's so far for the ASRock highlights of our extensive B550 selection.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for that presentation, Mike. Let's get to a few questions that we have here. Our first question, does ASRock have any plans for more Micro ATX or a Mini ITX?
Yes, ASRock, I didn't highlight it in here in the this extensive 12 models. We do have also a 2 times DIMM model for the budget one usage of B550M HDV for the micro ATX, and also with AC Wi-Fi connection for B550M ITX AC. That's for mini ITX. Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you so much for answering that, Mike. Those are the questions that we have for you today. And thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you, Fiona.
Closing us out today, we have Kevin Chang, BioStar. Kevin, how are you today?
Hello, Fiona. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you for joining us, and take it away whenever you're ready.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kevin Chen from BioStar. Today I'm going to talk about the BioStar brand new Ryzen B550 gaming motherboard. Let's experience the power of PCIe Gen 4 and the power of BioStar together. For the Ryzen B550 series, BioStar redesigns the brand new Ryzen aesthetics from scratch. So as you can see, our brand new PCB design and the brand new heatsink design, all is designed for bringing the brand new gaming experience for our gamers. So we bring the PCIe and the PCIe M.2 Gen 4 into our whole B550 series. And the PCIe slot, it comes with the iron slot protection, and also we count the M.2 cooling protection. And as you can see, we redesigned the armor gear, which can protect the I/O panel and also improve the thermal expansion. And for gamers who want to pursue the very good speed of the internet connectivity, we have the 2.5 giga LAN, comes with the 2.5 guard surge protection. And this time we bring the dual M.2 cooling protection to cool down and protect the M.2 NVMe SSD. And for LED lovers, we have our iconic LED rock zone design. It brings the 1 RGB 12 volt and 2 ARGB 5 volt LED headers. They allow you to enjoy the different LED devices. And you can customize the color and scheme by our iconic vivid LED DJ. And if you install the RGB memory, you can also sync with the RGB memory. And if you want to build the water cooling PC system, you can easily connect your water coolers and the liquid cooling devices on our CPU OBT headers. And the headers also support all the famous cooling water cooling brands. And for gamers who want to pursue the stability and the performance, we have the brand new digital PWM design, which can offer the highest stability and superior performance to fix and calibrate the electricity into a very stable status. Plus, we have the brand new data mode design, which integrates the MOSFET drivers ICs, high and low side MOSFET into a small package, which can improve the performance and reduce the power losses and reduce the temperature and make whole system very stable and the performance even when you are overclocking, which can make the overclocking of Ryzen CPU easier than before. This time, for ATS lovers, we have BioStar Ryzen B550 GTA, which is ATS form factor, comes with the 10 phases VRM, and the 4400 overclocking ability for memory. and it has PCIe by 16 and fully supports the PCIe and M.2 Gen 4 design when you install the material CPU. And it has DVI-D, HDMI 2.0, and the display 1.2 ports. Also, it has the 2.5 giga LAN with the 2.5 guards. As you can see, the I/O panel ports, we redesigned the I/O panel and we integrate the I/O panel into on the board directly. So you can make the motherboard and the system more durable and more beautiful than before. And if users want to build a small form factor gaming PC while enjoying the AMD Ryzen performance, you can choose our Bellstar Ryzen B550 GDQ Micro ATX motherboard. Comes with the same 10 phases VRD design and the same memory overclocking ability, and the same fully compatible with the PCIe Gen 4. But you can enjoy the small factor PC. You build your small form factor PC in your house. Finally, Bellstar really care about the after-service experience for our users. So this year, we bring the exclusive 4-year extended warranty into the Ryzen B550 series motherboard. When you register the product on Bellstar VIPK website, you can enjoy the 4-year warranty for free. And therefore, the Bellstar Ryzen B550 motherboard is the best way for you to enjoy the AMD Ryzen performance and the PCIe Gen 4 performance and the gaming experience worry-free. Thank you.
Wonderful job, Kevin. Thank you so much. Let's get to some questions we have for you today. How does the BioStar Racing B550 GTA ensure a great gaming experience in terms of the internet connectivity and system efficiency?
Yes, as we know, gamers, when you play game, the most important factors are the internet connectivity and the performance and the stability. So the Racing B550 GTA comes with 2.5 giga LAN and the surge protection, so it can offer you a very faster internet connectivity experience. And the data modes and the digital PWM design can ensure a very stable gaming experience. Even if you want to overclock your Ryzen CPU, you don't have to worry about the power losses and the temperature problems.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. And we'll get to one more question here. Is the LAN on the GTQ board 16 gigabytes or, 1 gigabyte or 2.5 gigabyte?
The LAN on the B550 GDQ board is 1 gigabyte design.
Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you all for joining today. We're just out of time for questions. If we did not get a chance to answer your question during the webinar today, feel free to email us using the Contact Us widget at the bottom of your screen. I want to thank you all for joining, and just a few things to highlight before we bring the session to an end. Don't forget to utilize our AMD partner resources. Visit the AMD Partner Hub for tools and resources you need to sell and market AMD products. We also have AMD Arena, our new incentivized training program. Review our partners are rewarded for learning. Also, don't forget to sign up for our partner newsletter so you stay informed on the latest information from AMD. I'd like to once again thank all of our experts for taking the time to join us today. I really appreciate you all coming on and sharing your new line of motherboards. At the close of this webinar, you'll see a short survey, and we would love to get your feedback, so please feel free to complete it. Thank you all again for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you at our next webinar this coming Thursday, the 18th at 11 a.m. Central, where we'll be discussing the AMD Ryzen Pro Lenovo system, so please be sure to register. We look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you.